I got good news. I actually made some money. $59.65. However, that being said, I did take more risk. Point 0.5, basically $5 a pip. Anywhere from 70 cents to $5 a pip, depending on what currency pair. It is the 20th trade, 2019. Aud Nzd. I wanted to point out something interesting on this. As I was going back through this trade, I noticed this big, huge drop. And these indicate, I think it was like 30 pips or so. Each one is about 30 pips apart. And I was going through it, and I'm like, wow, this is kind of odd. It was on a 15-minute time frame. Then I switch over to a 30-minute time frame, and you look what these are the same lines that I have here, but they're all erratic. And I'm like, huh? Because I thought why did I get out of this trade so early? But it explains it. Here is where I got out. $50. I was like, oh, I'll just take my $50. Once again, there was 5 confirmations for the entry. Here, here, and here. Purple. That's actually a green dot, or a green Heikin-Ashi, purple dot. I took the trade anyway. Red line is red, meaning down. It's somewhat close to these bands. Not really an ideal trade, to be honest with you. Some of you probably think, do you even know your strategy, Preston? Yeah, and sometimes I don't follow it 100%, as you can tell. I guess there would be some advanced things that are in there that you learn over time. That obviously, maybe I haven't learned them over time, but when you just see price over and over and over, you're like, you just get I wouldn't say a feel for it, but it's kind of a feel for it. But you've seen these charts over and over, and you spend a lot of time in front of them, you start to be like, okay, even part of the strategy doesn't line up, you can just tell what price is doing, and you can almost be like, okay, it's either going to break out here or break down, either one. So sometimes if some of my trades, if a few things are lined up, I'll get in. Not necessarily all of them have to be lined up. So with that being said, the reason why there's two, if you look at the brokerage statement, so this is the 4th, and then it picks up at the 11th on February. It doesn't go day by day, so this is like accumulation of a few days. As we can see here, February 1st. So on the higher time frame, it breaks down the days, and the lower time frame, it doesn't. So there's some kind of weird thing with the brokerage data. So I thought this trade was, I thought I was going to kick myself because I thought this I thought this trade was going to, I was like, man, I missed out on all that opportunity. Why did I do that? But when we look at it, I got out at basically close to the bottom, and then price dips down a little more and then reverses back up. So I made money. I'm happy with the trade, but I just want to point out the funny thing with the brokerage data on MT4.